All right, so welcome Adil. This is Adil. How long you been working with us now?
Well, I've been just over a year now. That's like June last year.
Just over
So
a
just
year.
over a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I think it's 13 months or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So I guess, do you want to talk about like what problems you had before you started working with us? And
Sure.
then,
So,
yeah.
so yeah, obviously I was doing trading and I was doing social media on the side. Doing it for it was about pretty much a year as well before I met you guys. And I was getting to a point where I was putting decent effort in it, but I wasn't really getting any results. Like income wise, pretty much close to zero. It wasn't worth anything. And even follower wise, etc. It was a tiny bit, like 1 to 2K, and that's it. So sort of the point where if I am going to take this seriously, that's when I came across you guys, and that's when I
So,
booked a call.
so you'd been doing social media and posting about trading for a year before
Yeah,
working with us, but you only
yeah,
had 1,500 followers.
yeah, exactly. And I thought at the time that was good. I was like, it's just a slow process.
Oh my
10 years,
God.
10K kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How how did you only have 1,500 followers after a year? What were you doing wrong?
I didn't know it then, but now I know it after like working with you guys. Content shit. It was just random like stuff here and
Yeah.
there, sometimes lifestyle, loads of B-roll, not really anything educational at all. And
More just brain rot than marketing.
exactly, exactly. I was going for the views over the high quality.
And it
And
wasn't even working.
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I used to make like the joke ones, like TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember it was like you in your car, like making jokes about
yeah,
trading and shit.
exactly,
Um,
exactly.
so you were going for views then, and
Yeah,
then we switched to a content style that sacrificed views for conversions, right?
exactly.
Because the whole
Yeah,
idea of our content style is that you can get 3K views and still get some conversions, right?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
how the fuck are you now got 100K followers?
So, like you said, better quality content. It's
Yeah,
literally rinse and repeat now.
100%.
I think now we know what works. It's just doing
Yeah,
the same thing over and over again. And obviously the consistency, that's something big as well. So 3 times a day. Since I worked with you guys, I haven't stopped posting 3 times a day. It's
yeah,
over a
it's
year.
kind of insane. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
watching this and you're thinking I might work with Business Grower, I want to grow my trading Discord. If you're not going to put in the work, just don't even book a call, please.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Um, so I mean, the content style that you do you think it could just be like the blueprint that the content style is? Do you think you could just copy paste it from your Instagram to someone else's Instagram who's starting from scratch and they get the same results if they posted the same amount?
I don't see why not. Because when I did start, it was pretty much from scratch as well. Like
Yeah,
I had a crazy following. And it worked for me. So I don't see why it wouldn't work
yeah.
for someone else.
I mean that's what's happening. I mean everyone who posts that content style without giving up is
Yeah.
getting over 10, 15K followers within, I don't want to say within a month, but there has been cases where it's been a month. But I just want to say, if you just commit to it for 12 months,
Yeah.
then you will reach your financial goals and you will probably
Yeah.
start making more from the coaching than the actual trading, right?
Yeah. That's very well.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that because people need help.
Yeah, of course.
And I think if you're actually a profitable trader, you deserve to make 20 times more from the coaching than
And the
the
trade.
actual trading.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how much you make from trading. You might make more from trading than the coaching, but
Yeah, yeah, no, I get you. It's weird as well because I feel like when you're trading, like let's say you make 10K a month trading, 2K a
yeah,
month coaching, and then let's say you end up 6 months down the line making 10K a month trading, but now 20K a month coaching, people find you less reliable than when you were, even though you're
yeah,
making the exact same trade. It's weird, isn't it?
that's
It's
dumb. That's dumb.
yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I mean, I guess it takes a lot of pressure off your trading. Like you could just stop trading. So I mean, that kind of makes sense to me why people might think that. But honestly, what I see most of the time is when people get that second source of income, their trading gets better, right? Because there's less,
Yeah, the
like your
pressure.
psychology gets easier, right? It gets better.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so how much are you actually making like all together? Do you mind sharing that? Like
Yeah,
before or after?
yeah, everything. Oof. So before it was about 10 to 15 a month before I joined you guys.
10 to 15, like
No,
from
I'm talking
trade.
just for trading. Yeah, just for trading.
Oh, right. I mean, like, do you mind sharing how much you were making before with the coaching
Oh,
and then
oh
after?
yeah, with the coaching before on the main side, I was making about 1.5K a month.
And you were selling like a little $500 lifetime one-on-one mentorship, right?
Yeah,
For
exactly,
$500.
exactly,
Oh
exactly.
my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
I thought
God.
that was a lot as well. I was like, geez,
Yeah.
because it was just an extra thing, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. But for the time, etc., it wasn't worth it.
No. I think one of the best parts about what you went through is just the business model. If you'd kept scaling that business model, if you had got 100K followers and you were doing lifetime mentorship for $500, I mean,
Yeah,
what the fuck? You would just be a
yeah,
slave. You'd literally be a
yeah.
slave.
It's true. It's true.
Brutal.
It's a live and learn.
Yeah. So how's it doing now compared to then?
So now I stay well. Now I'm making 5 figures a month just from coaching as well.
Yeah.
So no complaints. Definitely a lot better.
Cool. I guess if you had to go back and change anything, what would you change?
From when I started with you guys or before I started with you guys?
I guess like the whole journey, like would you have done high ticket from the start? Would you have changed? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there anything you would have changed? Would you have
Possibly
done
high
more?
ticket. Sorry?
Yeah.
I
Would
was
you
gonna
have
say
done more
possibly
like
high.
long term?
Yeah, possibly high ticket from the start. Just purely that. But it's at the same time, it's only like 60%. I'd say like I'm still happy with low ticket. It's still nice to have a group, etc. So it's not too fast, but maybe possibly just high ticket. But I feel like you need to build a low ticket community first, anyways, before going to high ticket. But you guys will know better than me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, you know, if you're, the thing is, I think it's, you know what, looking back, I think we could have started a high ticket much earlier.
Hmm.
I mean, your
Hmm.
high ticket is not doing crazy numbers. It's not doing like 100K a month, you know.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like with 5K followers, you know, making 10K a month from a high ticket with 5K followers is pretty good, really.
That's it.
You know, I
So
mean,
can't complain. Can't complain.
like we could have done that, I think. So
Yeah.
I don't think we had to wait a year to start a high ticket. I think that was probably a bit silly.
Yeah, all good. When you start, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but Hormozy says with, you know, starting high ticket offers, you you can't start too late, but you can start too early. If
Okay,
you're building
yeah,
an audience, if you start too early, that it's like supply and demand, right? You
yeah,
just get all of the demand too early, and then it's just
yeah.
always. So I think the whole time actually, I think you were doing some one-on-one stuff, maybe.
Yeah, I used to post like if I had free time on the weekend, I'd be like, yo, quick one-on-one lesson. So it'd just be one
Yeah,
lesson.
but
Yeah,
just cheap, right?
yeah, it was cheap. It was
How
nothing.
much?
No. It was pretty much like $200 for the hour. And
What's the hourly rate? What's the hourly rate now?
I wouldn't know what it was hourly in it because it's over
What
like
do
two
we?
or 3 months.
What's the offer? It's like, is it like four one-on-ones, or is it eight one-on-ones? Because
It's
it's a
eight.
month program, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it
technically,
is
the hourly rate's like 1K, maybe 1100.
slightly, yeah. It does end up being more lessons, obviously, because people need extra help. So it's like that's
Yeah.
calm. I'm alright with that.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah.
Well, that's good.
So it's more, yeah, exactly.
Cool.
It's more.
So I'm still confused why you're not like, because you live in Dubai
Yeah.
and you don't drive a G Wagon, you don't
I'd
have a
rather,
penthouse. Why?
yeah.
Is it money? Do you need more? Or are you
I don't
scared?
need. No, I don't need. You know what it's like? I feel like similar to you as well. Like I like saving at least 60% of my money I'm
Yeah,
making.
me too.
Like just obviously put away, and then the rest, like I don't know, because when I was like, I just don't like spending unnecessary. I'll do that obviously splash here, splash there when needed. But like if it's not like needed, then it's calm for now. I feel like
Yeah.
future, then I'll start splashing more. I don't know. But when is enough, and you never feel like you have enough.
A lot of course sellers out there, their mindset, and this is, I think it's cope, but their mindset is, okay, I make 100K. If I spend 75K on status symbols, like a penthouse with a nice view, a nice watch, a nice car, then I'm going to make more money. They see that as them reinvesting in their business.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
believe that?
Nah, not all. Because
Do you
my
think
bit,
people need to do that?
say,
Do you think people need to do that? To
not a way. The only thing you should invest in, honestly, is a better mic and a better camera. That's
That's
literally,
fucking true. Like actually reinvest in your
yeah,
business, not
exactly,
not buy nice shit that you want and then call it reinvesting to cope with it.
exactly. Well, I still make videos right now in the kitchen
Yeah,
with
in
a
the kitchen.
small like I'm not
Yeah,
flashing any lifestyle, etc., and it's working. So it's
and
like you
that
don't
I
need,
think, yeah, that's part of why it works.
yeah, you don't need like the flashy stuff. Yeah, 100% agree,
Yeah,
100% agree. Or
I
if it does,
think,
like I said, it attracts the wrong audience.
yeah,
So
it
it's not
does
gonna,
attract the wrong audience. You
audience.
get people who, you just end up getting beginners. Like I can't imagine. I've worked on some offers that have had audiences where it's like beginner audiences, like teaching
Yeah,
them what day trading actually is. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
Shinobi, you know who Shinobi is? Oh,
yeah.
I can't say it on YouTube. I'm gonna have to fucking blur that out. He goes nuts. Every single time he goes nuts. But he's got like 400K followers, right? And
Yeah,
all his content is like his hooks are like, this is how much I made in a this week as a day trader making 32K a month. Like if you have
yeah,
to say you're a day trader in the hook, you're
yeah,
talking to people who don't know about day trading, right?
yeah, yes,
So it's
yes,
like you're getting these beginners and trying to teach them what day trading is. You just you're just not going to convert them because they could do an actual job, they could do remote sales,
yeah,
ed, they could do Amazon FBA. There's so many other business models they could do that
yeah,
the people who actually believe in trading are easy to convert, which is why the content that you do works. That's part of it.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. No, I'm a big believer in that too.
Yeah. So you don't need the Rolex. You don't need the. I mean, you got one
Uh,
anyway, but you don't need to get sales.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You did have a personal gain, like just because you want it, not because you're thinking it's going to give you more money.
Yeah, I
So,
think you'll be disappointed if you're gonna buy a $10,000 watch and think it's gonna make you money.
yeah,
I know a
exactly.
guy who I know on the back end, like from speaking to him, he's fucking broke. Like he's actually begged me for money. Like seriously begged me for money, like 3 hours on a call. But on Instagram, he's like POV coming home to your penthouse, and he's got the keys, he's got the BMW fob, he's got the Rolex bracelet, he's got a Louis Vuitton bag, and he's like flexing all the shit, and he's like trying to unlock the door while like filming. You know what I mean? It's so
I
cringe.
get everything.
And then he's got like the LED lights around the penthouse, and then he's
Yeah.
got he's got a Lamborghini Huracan that he's financed, and I
Bloody
know he's
hell.
broke, and it's hilarious.
That's
It's so cringe.
one priorities.
Yeah. So, do you know what's your next goal and how long do you think it's going to take to get there?
6 figures a month, innit?
Yeah.
That's the goal. The next goal. Get
Yeah.
there.
What do you think we got to do?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
I think it's YouTube long form has to be better quality,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
you're you're still making your own thumbnails, right?
Yeah, literally.
That doesn't make
So,
any sense.
yeah.
I think, if you're saving, I mean, how many YouTube videos do you post a month?
I'll do twice a week.
Twice a week, right? So it's eight per month. Eight
Yeah,
times 30. Do you know what that is?
240.
240. So you're saving $240 a month to get less views.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you should be reinvesting that into thumbnails.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. I don't think, there's like, yeah, you got to save money, but at the same time,
No, of course,
you're actually wasting money by letting it just sit there,
Yeah, it's true. It's true in time as well.
You do have to you do have to spend money to make money, but
Of
not
course.
on renting G-Wagons and shit. On
Yeah,
actual your business.
exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hook you up with a thumbnail guy. Are you gonna actually do it?
Yeah, no, I actually will now.
Okay, cool.
Actually,
Cool. Yeah, we got to get the YouTube on for, because when I look at Dodgy, like for example, he does. I don't think he wants me to say it either, but he does a stupid amount of money. I mean, he's got more in his bank account than I think I've ever touched.
yeah.
I make a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
So when I look at him, he's got less followers than you, and he gets less views than you on it.
Yeah.
So the difference